everybody?
Yo.
Welcome back to Bold Moves. We have a special episode for you today. We've got Jason and John here with Boss Media.
Woo!
Let's give them a warm welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
I don't know how to stop that. Sorry.
You're going crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yes.
You got it. Anything for you guys.
I'm sorry. Just really quick hint here. Just make sure you talk in the close up to the mic.
Yeah, we got you.
When you want to talk.
Okay.
But anyways, so we've actually known you guys for a long time.
Yeah,
now.
a few years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Were we?
Honestly,
did
it could
you
be
start?
like
I
5
think
years.
it was 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, because we were at Z Real Estate together like
Right.
5 years ago, I think. So it could have been years now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been
That's
a minute.
crazy.
So these two actually had a super bold journey, if you would, and went from real estate to Boss Media. So you want to tell us a little bit about
Yeah, how did that come
How did it
about?
get
Like,
started?
tell us the story going from real estate to where you guys are at now.
I think I'll lead us off on this one.
Period.
Love it.
Let's go.
So it all started real estate office. Me and John were, selling houses, taking names. But
Okay, let's go.
Period.
Just a little bit, nothing crazy.
but me or John, neither of us really had that drive or passion for real estate at that point in time. So what is this, 2022?
2022, yeah.
2022, I think.
Yeah.
I was making content for myself as a real estate agent, marketing myself as a real estate agent. I saw how well it worked for myself. So actually, Mark Z Real Estate reached out to me, asked me to do his content. So I started doing all of his social media stuff, doing his content, recording for him, doing all of his planning, all that good stuff. And John was learning how to edit at the same time. And I was like, a lot of people need this. A lot of people have this they just don't know where to start, how to do it, how to go about it, to grow on social media, how to
Someone
market
like me.
themselves, how to grow their business. And there's a lot of people in that boat. So,
Yeah.
if we're able to help the people that are around us that were in our sphere at the time, and we're able to help, several agents on the team, help Mark grow. And then it just kept expanding from there. It kept growing.
That's awesome.
Kind of started with real estate and then we started to get into other things. But I would say for real estate, like we were both so checked out of real estate that it was perfect timing. Cause I was trying to get a job at Verizon back. He applied for a job.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
You
man.
went to Verizon too.
He had an interview and he completely bombed it.
But look
Tell him
how
the
that
question.
works
What
out,
was the
though.
question that you got asked?
They asked me what made me different. And
He's like, I don't know.
And I swear to God, I think my answer was like, "Oh, I'm just different." Like I swear, like,
Period. What do you mean?
like,
Look at me.
like I just told him like I just work harder than everyone else, and like I gave him the worst answer possible. Like that's not what he wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great answer. Like, he just doesn't know. He's got to see it,
but like it doesn't.
the answer he was looking for.
Not
Yeah.
like, it's not like, oh, we're gonna come in and we're gonna do this to your strategy. We're gonna help you, uplift this and add this as.
I feel like though it just wasn't meant to be then. You know what I mean? Like you weren't even feeling it enough. It was just like, I'm just here.
No, this is the route we're supposed to be on. This is what God has planned.
I'm glad that
I love
real
that.
estate was the vehicle to like kind of make things come to fruition for you guys.
Yeah.
'Cause even how me and Jason met, like I barely knew this guy at the time too.
Right.
Which is even crazier.
Wait, so were you there first or were you there first? You were
John
there
was there
first.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
didn't you
okay.
start boot
Okay.
camp and stuff with me?
I think, probably around the
Okay.
same time as you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so
You
too.
two started around the same time, and then
Well,
I
she
was-
started
Yeah.
before me. You were there for a minute.
I was there in
before.
2020.
Oh, 2020. I think I was there in I think I started there 2020, but I didn't become full time until 2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So-
we all got booted out the office anyway
Oh,
that
yeah,
year.
it's true. It's
So,
true.
yeah.
COVID
But
years.
that's so crazy. And now you guys are doing so much more than
Yeah, I was
than
just
real estate.
I was gonna say, so you guys started with, realtors and real estate content, but you're branching out doing different things, like different companies and all that kind of stuff. Like, how did that all come about, and how's that like building your relationships and stuff like that?
Yeah, so our main thing was we saw like a gap between, social media managers, people that, help market, and then videographers. They're two separate things, but like they go hand in hand. When you're creating content, you want to do video content. That's really what's popular right now and what everyone wants to see. So we, really want to focus on merging those two together and helping on both aspects. So we just saw that we're able to help more businesses do that than just outside of, real estate agents, realtors, brokerages, things like that. So we started expanding outside of just that field to help more people, more businesses
I love
Wow.
that.
reach their goals and spend
they've
more time in their
gotten-
business. Yeah.
Nice. And they've gotten good feedback and the response has been good. And that's
Absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
really
yeah.
cool.
Awesome.
So
What
if you
a-
guys need
yeah.
anything, reach out to Boss Media.
100%.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
What are your handles, Instagram handles and stuff?
At Boss Branding Agency, and
Okay.
then so Boss Branding Agency is where all our content is that's not real estate related.
All of our business
So
content.
like anything else we do that's not real estate, that's where we post there.
Nice.
But if you want to see our real estate content, that would be boss.media.co.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Take notes, guys. Don't forget that. Write that down. I
love
swear.
that.
Because I need to do the same thing. Like I mean, Raquel, thank God for her. I would literally be lost,
Right.
beyond lost.
Not
It's
that I
like,
enjoy it
it's
at
so
all.
sad. But I mean, like, I don't even have a leg to stand on. I feel like when it comes to stuff like this and editing, like that's all her all day.
Yeah.
I can't.
I can see that.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like when you were editing, I was like trying to
Yeah.
ask you, like, how do I like fix my picture? Like, just, I remember like when we were back in the room, those were the days. Those were the days.
Yeah, we had some good times. over
ISA
at that back
times.
room, yeah.
Oh my God, so funny.
I feel like it's like such a blur to me now.
Like the back room times.
Yeah.
Everything.
like I
It's a whole
remember
era.
it. It
Yeah,
really
yeah,
is though. Like
yeah.
the way that time just flies, and I'm just
It's-
like, it's nuts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like how long have you guys been doing like just the media part, not the?
Well,
not
like
real
I
estate?
think we're touching 2.5, 3 years.
I would say technically 3 years.
Okay.
So technically 3 years since like the media side of things all started.
Yeah.
And then 2 years ago, we started Buka Branding Agency,
Right.
which was the initial company name, which is my last name.
Right.
It's kind of just what I just thought of.
You ran with
it,
yeah.
And that's
Just
what
thought
that's
of it
what
on the
initial
spot.
business.
Obvious
and then-
reasons.
Get the
Okay.
ball rolling. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
Get
just
the ball
came to
rolling.
me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Buka is.
Exactly. So, but like, I feel like a lot of people just struggle with just getting started, but like, just create the business, create the name, create the idea,
Yes.
make it real, make it actual thing, and then you always can change, adjust, move from there. So,
Rebrand.
yeah. So about a year
Yeah.
ago, we changed everything from Buka Branding, got rid of my last name, and then changed it to Boss Media because we're just a bunch of bosses.
Because it goes hard.
We just
Yeah,
found
for
that
sure.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like,
So was
like Buka's cool too. But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Agreed.
Was it always like a passion project, like just to break into like the media game, or like when did you kind of discover like this is what I want to do, like this is the avenue I want to take?
Yeah, so I've always been interested in like for myself. So
Mhm.
I started doing it for myself, and then it just like I just really enjoyed doing it, and I know it's important. Like I understand you can create a huge brand for yourself, a huge name
Yeah.
for yourself if you actually put yourself out there and create that story, create that brand. It just starts with actually
Just doing it. Yeah.
So,
I mean, a lot of people don't do it and they're
Yeah.
just not comfortable, but I don't know if that was something like if you were uncomfortable starting, but you just kind of did it anyway, or if you're
oh,
like,
for sure. Super
okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
Hell yeah.
And I also feel like we didn't know what we were doing too when we first started. Like we had no idea like we thought I was video editing, sure, but I was doing like CapCut stuff.
I remember.
And I thought I was so sweet. I would go up to people and be like, man,
Yeah.
this is the hardest video. Check this out. And then like once we started to learn more about the game, I was like, bro, you told me that video was good. That video was
Yes.
trash.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Well, like how far you came.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Such a short
growth.
period
That's
of
so
time.
cool.
Yeah,
I feel
honestly,
like-
one of the best parts is like when we see a video from a year ago or something we did a year ago, and we're
We're
like,
just
wow,
like, wow,
we
yeah.
came a long way, and we put a lot of work in since that time. And
100%.
learned a lot, so
That's the
I
beauty
love
of
that.
It.
Yeah.
For real.
it's awesome.
I know you guys all your equipment now. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
this is official. Like
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
100%.
So I initially when I told them to come on the podcast, John was like, okay, I'm only under one condition. I was like, what the hell is he gonna want?
What do you want?
I don't know. I gotta do all the lighting. I gotta do all the media stuff. I'm like, okay,
100%.
let's see. So
She's like, please take that off my plate.
honestly, yeah, like
It works.
this stuff is like, I know it looks like all good and stuff, but like it's such a pain to
Yeah.
set up every time and whatever. But like, shout out Jimmy because he lets us use
100%.
all
Yeah.
his
Shout out
shit.
to Jimmy
I
for
swear,
that.
MVP,
He lets us
MVP.
use all his shit. But yeah, so whatever you guys end up seeing, wherever you are, there's so many cameras in here. I don't even know where to
Yeah.
look
I
right
swear.
now. But yeah, shout out to you guys for
How did we
it.
end up doing?
Amazing.
Yeah.
100%
I
amazing.
think we're killing it.
I love it. Yeah. I think this is amazing.
So what? Oh no, you go.
No. Go ahead.
Wait. Follow-up question for you guys. Why did
Oh.
you start doing podcasts?
They made
Why?
me.
Yeah.
So I guess it
Let us-
held at gunpoint.
It was basically
Yeah.
minus the gun, but it was kind of like the same thing as you guys. Like I feel like there was something that we wanted to do that was just missing in our business, and we didn't really know what that was. But then we were talking to Jimmy about it. I feel like Jimmy's like the curator of like,
Right.
but I was just like, we need to be like more out there and like social media and the whole thing. And we were literally just sitting next to each other like this, and I just like looked over at her. I was like, we got to do a podcast. She's like,
Makes sense.
No.
The reels were enough for me. I was already having
The
a hard
reels were
time being an
fun.
actress. Like
Oh,
it was
yeah.
too much. It was fun.
But-
It was fun, but I didn't have to use like it wasn't even my voice. Like
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know what I'm
this
like.
is totally different.
Yeah. And now I'm like, oh my God. Like I don't even remember. I think our very first episode, we didn't even air. We were just kind of here messing around, like
We didn't even
Figured
have
things
getting
a
a
name.
feel
just
for
like
it.
how you went
Yeah.
from book club branding to boss media. We didn't have a
Yeah.
name for the podcast either.
Yeah.
Like we were just like,
Just start and see
we're
what
just
happens.
here. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit that record button and say some shit
Yeah,
and
let it flow.
Hopefully it don't sound like shit, but you
Yeah.
know, and now here we are 15 episodes later. So it's all about
Crazy.
starting,
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah, even if you don't know what you're doing, just start. Like I
Yeah.
thought I knew what I
And
was
that's how
doing,
you
but
that's how you
yeah.
learn. That's how
Yeah.
you-
And just learn along the way.
Yeah.
I swear.
What would you say is like your biggest like lesson that you could tell people? Like maybe let them learn from like some of the mistakes that you made.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
had to
good
think about
question. I
that.
gotta think about that one for a second. That's a,
I will play you guys some music for the meantime.
That's awesome.
Let's get the wheels turning. If you want to shimmy it out a little
I
bit.
swear.
I'm gonna start dancing or something.
All right.
It's too
All right.
intense.
All right. All
Um,
right. So yeah. So any advice or mistakes that you made along the way? I mean, it doesn't have to be anything like deep or anything you don't want to share, but just
We're
advice
getting
I would
deep.
give is like people don't start something because they think they need to learn all the ins and outs before they start something. So they'll go
Yeah.
on, they'll start watching videos or even going to school and doing all these things. And honestly, I feel like you don't need to do all that. If you have an idea and you want to start a business with that idea, just start and see what happens and go from there. That's what we did. Like
figure it out along
Yeah.
the
just
way.
figure it out along the way. That's all you got to do.
Build the
think the
plane while
hardest-
you're flying it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the hardest part is getting started because people have just such a deep fear of like the unknown.
Mhm.
But like unless you have that like spirit in you that like is literally
Tells you
just like
go.
do it, like what more
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like what is it that like that's holding you back so much? And at the end of the day, it's yourself.
Mhm.
So if you can just like break down that barrier and just get that ball rolling.
Good.
Yeah.
Literally 100%.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And to add on to that perfectly is you have to start, just do the thing, but before that you have to have a strong belief in yourself and what you're
Yes.
doing and the goals at hand. And you have to know that you have value, you have something that you can provide others, no matter who you are or what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's something that you can add value to, and that's where you should start always when you're looking at creating a business, starting a business, becoming an entrepreneur, whatever it is. Look at what you can offer, what value you can provide, and find that group of people, that circle to provide the value to.
I love
It's-
this.
And then
I'm
to-
so proud
to
of you.
add
Because you're
on-
different.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cry.
Call that guy and let him know what time it is.
100%.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say for mistake, like we gave advice,
Yeah, I
but
did-
like
I
if
do
you
wanna
make
know.
mistakes, I would say the biggest thing is to most people will make mistakes and then they'll kind of fall from it.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, oh, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I can't do it, maybe I was wrong. Like, but no, I would say with mistakes, you just gotta learn from that mistake and then see what you did wrong and then find how to fix it and then keep going. Because I mean, we made so many mistakes. Like I don't even know how many mistakes we made, but we did things we thought were right. They ended up being wrong, and we came back from it even stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I feel
Trial
like
and error.
Yeah. And I feel like as adults, like, I mean, you're learning, but
Yeah.
like you just have this like difficult time, like being vulnerable and not being good at something and like just
right.
switching it up, you know? And I feel like once you can just like let yourself be, like I'm doing this and like even starting real estate, like all that shit, I
Yeah,
swear,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was like, it was so crazy, like pressure,
overwhelming.
overwhelming. I'm just constantly like, what is going on?
Right.
The words get comfortable being
Yeah.
uncomfortable is like tattooed to my
Tatted,
forehead,
bro.
bro. Like
Straight
I'm just
tatted.
like, what am I doing? But like learning to give yourself like a little bit of grace to learn and to grow and to do something that you enjoy and be good at it. Like
Mhm.
looking at the growth you guys have had over the years, you know, like that's so cool. And I feel like
It's
not a lot of
beautiful.
You
people
guys
do that.
appreciate
They
y'all.
really don't. Like for real. And it's
Yeah.
like, but it's okay. Like I love talking about stuff like this because I feel like it helps people just like understand that it's like it's cool to like jump ship and do something different and learn and get good at it and give yourself time, like it just
100%.
it comes with time and it comes with doing. So
Yeah.
major props, guys. I love
Yeah.
that
You
for
guys,
you.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely
Absolutely.
some lessons to be learned. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people go through kind of the same thing, or they just have an idea and then it just never leaves.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it just stays in their head and they never take action on that.
Mhm.
Yes.
It just
Yeah.
dies with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like sad.
It is a little sad.
Mm.
So what's next for you
But-
guys? Do you guys have any future plans? Like any other business adventures that you want to take with the company, or just kind of chilling for now? What are we doing?
I would say our big goal right now is really just dial in our video side of things.
Okay.
That's been our major focus these last 6 months, I would say, is really dial in our quality of video and make them so like you're watching an advertisement without watching an advertisement.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, it's helping you put your business out there, brand recognition, but it doesn't feel like you're being sold on anything, and really
Mhm.
focus on creating that process. And
It's like I see that
Yeah.
sandwich and I just want to eat it. I don't think I'm being sold on the sandwich, but I'm about to hit up that sandwich shop.
yeah, so
It's
we-
kind of like when you see a commercial and you're like, skip. How do I get rid of this commercial?
Yeah.
We don't want ours to look like that. We want ours to like bring you in. Be like, man, this looks cool as I was gonna say.
You can
fuck.
say whatever you wanna say, yeah.
This looks cool as fuck. Let me
Yeah.
I want this product, or I think this is really cool, or I really like this video. Like we want to make those commercials, but make them better.
yeah,
So
and
people
make
aren't
it
bored and want
and
to
make it so it's something that you remember,
exactly.
like progressive commercials or something. People always
Yeah.
remember those because they're funny, they're different,
Yeah.
they're
like
engaging.
the gimmick,
so,
yeah.
yeah. But like you'll remember it because it stood out to you.
Yeah.
So are you only doing like, you guys are still doing real estate stuff, like
Yep.
real estate
Yeah,
listing
content.
photos and videos,
Yep.
and then you're also doing just any other type of business, or is there
Yeah,
a certain type of
so-
business that you look for? when
Yeah.
you're-
So I would say for real estate, we are still doing real estate. So for all the people, we do real estate photos. So if you have listing photos or anything like that,
Pick a camera. Which one you
Headshots.
All three.
Yeah, so any listing photos, listing videos, we do all of that. And then for the business side of things, basically anything from A to Z. If you have a product, like your business focuses around a product, we are making product videos now, which has been something new and something cool for us. And I think we're actually gotten really good at it lately.
It sounds cool.
Yeah,
we just did one this morning.
Yeah, we just did one this morning for a dispensary company, so that's cool. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then anything else, I mean, for business wise, I think we've done clothing. I know we've done a clothing company.
Aesthetics, we've done barber.
We've done
literally,
barber.
Oh, wow,
done-
so that's
yeah.
senior
like
care
really
company.
branched
yeah.
out.
Big on restaurants. I feel like restaurants are a big
Yeah,
one.
I feel like
for
I've seen
us.
a lot of food on your
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
a lot of restaurants.
There's a big market for it. Like all
Right.
these restaurants want their products.
because there's so much
Yeah, a
competition.
lot of foodies out here,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is kind of saturated a bit. Like, has that been a struggle for you at all? Like breaking into like that side of things?
Not really.
Yes and no.
Yeah, like yes
honestly.
and no, because what we do for the restaurants is a little bit different than your average person. So like they might have somebody who's doing all their marketing for them, but they don't have the necessary got it. the necessarily
They don't
they
necessarily
don't
have.
necessarily have like videography skills.
Okay.
So they'll post a picture, they'll post a quick iPhone video, but it's not like us where we do
Yes.
a full professional video, all that stuff.
Yeah, and then it's not added in with like a social media strategy to actually use the video and market video. It's like I feel like a lot of video
So-
production companies will just send you the video and be like, "Here you go.
Right,
Good
here's
luck.
your
Good
video."
luck,
Right.
Raquel. Have a good
Exactly.
So
day."
Yeah.
you guys, so when you have a client, so let's just say I'm your client and I have my iPhone here that I want you to do content with or whatever. And so you're gonna come and you're gonna take pictures of everything, but then you're gonna take over the social media aspect of it too. You're gonna put it on my Instagram or whatever I want it, and you're gonna make it pop. Yeah?
Dope.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll come out, create the content, like work with you, create your visions, help you build your ideas, and also help you give you some ideas, some things to work with, and then actually, if you want it, it's depending on the client, but then
Right.
actually helping you do the strategy, the posting, make sure everything looks good, matches your brand, everything like that.
Wow.
That's really cool.
It's like a whole menu.
Yeah, I was gonna say just a
That-
whole different bunch of services.
Yeah.
And if you don't want the social media side, that's fine. We could just provide you the video side. So come out, record, and send you the videos.
Okay. So you can kind of just pick through what you want.
Right.
I
Exactly.
love that.
We want to make it very easy and match what our clients are looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, tailored to each
Yeah.
specific client.
Yeah, tailored to exactly what their goals are, what they want to accomplish.
What's the vision? Give us
Yeah.
something to go on and like
Yeah.
I love that you
Exactly.
guys like kind of put yourself in like the consumer,
Mhm.
in the consumer's perspective. Like, would I watch this? Would I go here? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like that's such a key part to all of this, like social media stuff. Like, it's just like if you're gonna keep scrolling or whatever, like what's gonna catch your
Yeah.
attention in like 2
Yeah.
seconds?
The
You know?
style is crazy too that you guys are doing because it's like now that I'm just like thinking about it, when I look at like other like influencer, videos and stuff, like their videos are just like they're not like catchy like that.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's just
exactly.
like, hey, I'm here and I'm gonna eat something or like whatever.
Like reviewers
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
stuff
It's
like
not
that. It's-
really too. I personally, I don't like watching those videos. Like, I don't care.
No,
what you're about to
I don't
eat.
really either.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I
Like-
will just take a picture of it at that point.
Yeah,
Like, let me
exactly.
just, does that look good?
Raquel
Okay.
is like queen of phone eats first. Like,
Oh yeah.
Phone's got to eat first.
And that's thank you.
Oh my God.
I'll show you guys my sushi from the other day. It was
I believe it.
but no, like
Sorry.
and I just do that for my own, bullshit content, but I like to put out what I do because, realtor things.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's like
That
people want to
content
know your
life.
personality too. And it's like
Exactly.
that's been the hardest thing for me is just like I was not a
Tell
social
me that's
media
not
person,
bomb.
Prior to real estate at
Oh no,
all.
this looks fire.
You've been to
So
Samurai.
it was
Yeah.
just it was hard.
You
should go
Like
do
just to
theirs.
try to get
Yeah, for
comfortable,
real.
even just like
I like that.
and like who cares about my daily life? Like why do you need to see everything? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. But now I'm like, well,
Someone
people
out
want to
there
know
cares.
you. They want to
Well, that's
get
the
to know
thing.
your
I was just
personality. And
telling
I'm
you
like,
today,
yeah.
like I post a lot at the gym now because I'm
Mhm.
a gym rat. Not
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
but like it's just like that's kind of my thing right now. I'm like, really
Yeah.
into like the health and wellness type stuff.
Mhm.
Turtles. Just kidding. But like, and then I was telling Chrissy, like sometimes I feel like a little bit like, why am I like putting this stuff out there? And
Right.
like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like I'm a realtor and I should be talking about houses or whatever.
Yeah.
But like then I'm like, no, but the feedback that I'm getting from posting that I'm at the gym or I'm doing a Pilates class or I'm eating something that's, that I like,
That's good. Yeah.
yeah, is like giving me those people to talk to. Like I get a lot of like people that are also into their fitness journeys that are like, wow, like you're inspiring me to go to the gym. Or like, I had we used to go to Powerhouse Gym a while back and
The one on Pioneer Joe?
the one on Orchard Lake.
Oh, okay.
It closed down like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because they
But-
opened the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but one of the trainers that was there, he kind of does his own thing now, but he like responded to me. He's like, hey, I like miss you girls, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I don't know if he would have messaged me.
Yeah, it's like a reconnect.
if I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like just having different connections based off of like what you're posting,
Yeah.
it's been really cool.
Common
to, like,
interests.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
100%.
normal me is just like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, like I'm like, oh, there's me again. Again, it's me, But then it's
Here I
like,
am.
No, it's cool
but
though,
it's
especially
bringing good,
good energy.
good energy,
vibes,
yeah.
And I think
Especially-
go ahead.
Oh, you go.
No.
Oh, no, you're good, bro.
You guys sound like us.
swear to God.
All right, I'll go. I was just gonna say, like, the cool thing about putting yourself out there is you attract more people that are just like you, have the same
Yes.
similar goals, similar mindset, the similar wants that you have, and
Mhm.
it's you just build a community of like-minded people, and
Yes.
that's honestly
Mhm.
the coolest thing about
Yeah.
putting yourself out there, making content, and put out the things like going to the gym, reading a book, whatever it may be, because
Exactly.
Mhm.
other people that are on that same path right now are gonna be inspired by that, are interested in that,
By
and-
motivation.
Yeah.
and they're most likely not out there putting out content, but they'll sit there and watch your content because
Yes.
and
Somebody got to
Definitely.
do it.
Yeah.
Yo, put your stuff out there, y'all.
But I feel like
Yeah.
it's not about even like the quantity of the followers anymore. It's the quality,
100%.
and it's like,
it's about that
I mean,
community.
I was
Mhm.
telling Michaela, so my trainer, she has her own gym in Walled Lake. It's called Era, and one day we will have her on this podcast. Nobody steal her. She's mine. I'll just give you a little tidbit. But I was telling her like the other day, I have like a little bit over 2,000 followers on my personal account, and like my story got over like 400 views.
Mm,
And I was like, that's a lot.
that is a
For
lot.
me.
100%.
I don't know if it's like a lot in like the
Right, the
influencer
crazy
world
world,
because
yeah.
I don't know that I would consider myself an influencer, maybe like a beginner.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
but But I'm just like, that's so cool. And as far as like the quality of those people, those are all like organic. Like I'm obviously not out here buying followers. I have 2,000 followers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm not, but like, and all these people are just like, either, saying nice things or they're inspired by it or they do the same thing. And
No, that's what's up, honestly.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's just nice to community build like that.
I feel like social media is also like, I mean, we've had social media now for 10 years, but it used to just be post a picture, have fun. I feel like at the same time now it's becoming like to a point where people feel like everything they have to do has to be perfect in order to post on social media. Like their post quality, everything about what they do has to be perfect before they post something.
Yeah.
Which isn't always the case, honestly. You can still
No.
post and like depending on what you're doing, what you're trying to promote, or if you're just trying to like have a good laugh, sure. And I feel like that scares a lot of people away from social media. It's just that fear of like, oh, this has to be perfect. I can't let people. But like 10 years ago, you posted a picture on Instagram. It was like nobody cared.
You're sitting in the car, like
exactly with like an energy.
It's a
drink or
nice
something.
day.
Right?
Yeah, for real. Throwback Thursday.
Having such a good day
Yeah,
today,
literally.
guys.
Exactly. So I
That's
feel
so
like
funny.
the world is just adjusting to it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's new for everyone.
Yeah,
But
Not
that's
just
it's
such
evolving.
I think it's such like a shitty thing to think. You know what I mean? Like perfectionism
Oh, I agree.
is so like it'll just stop you from doing anything and everything.
Kill all
Yeah.
your dreams. for
Yeah,
sure.
like
100%.
I want to put out like the shitty stuff. Like I feel like the stuff that I don't practice or that I don't think looks like the best like aesthetic, whatever it is, like that's the stuff that people engage with the most.
It's actually
Right.
facts. And I saw Robert Courtney earlier at the Knowledge is Power events that Kim Ajmi hosts. And
Take
he
notes.
was literally saying, I swear, we're always
Stay
doing
plugged in.
something. Stay plugged, yo. But that's exactly what he was saying, and it's just like you have to
Be authentic.
yeah, and like there's so much AI and like all this other stuff that like it's just robotic, like
yeah,
and you can
100%.
see when someone is being authentic and like maybe mess up. And like me and her sometimes like we'll take like the cute picture, like, story content or something like before we do an episode. But then like when we're talking or like when we did those mic checks and stuff, just like
Yeah.
bullshitting around, like everyone was cracking up and it
Right.
was just like, it's just like be yourself, like that's what people want to relate to and like and see. So
Well, like I feel like we even saw that in each other. Like so like the other day, or not the other day, a couple weeks ago, whatever.
it's always the other day.
Same shit. We took a video and I ended up posting it, but she was like, I don't like that video, let's redo it. So then I like tried to get in the same
Groove
groove that I was
yeah.
like talking in. I was like, now I look fake.
Was
I
it there?
can't, I
Now you
can't,
feel
I
natural.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like even with you, and then we were like, all right, fuck it, we'll just go back to the first video.
Yeah.
And then we
Right.
posted it, and it's all good, But it's like the first try, the
Usually the
messy
best.
is always the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally always best.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I was
Even
just doing
us,
like weird shit with my hands.
Just
Like,
like,
Because then you start
I'm like, what is wrong
overthinking
with
it. and,
me,
like,
bro? Like I can't.
It's like can't post this. No,
I
no,
can't
no.
do anything. I swear, you guys, it's so terrible. Then I'm just like, fucking
Yeah.
spazzing out. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna just like be right here.
But I swear
Okay.
the things you're looking at, nobody else is looking
Right.
at.
And that's what
Yeah.
she's saying. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, just post it, bro. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care. Like,
well, just like today, I'm like, where's my eyeliner? If you're gonna do my headshots, and you're like, oh my god, like, your eyeliner. No one's gonna know that you're not wearing eyeliner.
Yeah.
it's like,
maybe
you're
they
gonna
would.
know. It's what makes you feel good.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why I was like, I want
100%.
it, and I got it.
We almost canceled the
No, we're
podcast
tough.
because there was no eyeliner here today.
Yeah.
It was very
We
slow.
got the eyeliner.
Ah, oh my God. That's great. That's
Yes.
great. So who's been your favorite like company or realtor or whatever? Like what's been your favorite project so far?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh,
Favorite project.
Yeah.
John Daly event for sure for me.
that one was fun.
What's
I
that
liked
all
one a
about?
lot.
It was in the summer. It was at a country club in West Bloomfield, and you guys know who John Daly is. He's a golfer. He's won Masters, I think.
No shit.
No, maybe not Masters, but someone fact check that.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to look up who he is.
Yeah,
I'm not
look
into like
up
golf
John
and
Daly.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
he's a very unique fella. We'll
He's
tell you
a
that.
pro
Okay.
golfer who
Yeah.
likes to smoke a lot, drink a lot,
Drink a lot.
and like while he's golfing too.
Yeah,
which
so
is
his-
He's a pro?
oh yeah, he
Professional?
definitely looks like an OG. I would
Honestly.
not mess with
There's things
homie
like
over here.
Oh my
there's
god.
things like
That's him, right?
There's
Yeah.
things like 12 Diet Cokes, a pack of cigarettes, and like a
Exactly.
bottle of vodka
Period.
on the golf
That
course.
sounds great.
Let it ride.
One
Yeah.
round of golf.
Wow.
Yeah, so we went to his event. We got a lot of content of him of the event. So that was a fun one.
Yeah.
How are you getting connected like this? Like to be able to do that?
Just honestly, we've been big on like referrals and people
Word of
we
mouth.
know. Word of
Amazing.
mouth.
That's
been
what's
our-
up. I
a
love
lot
that.
of referrals.
Yeah. And our social media does great too. Like I would say we get a lot of good connects off social media. We met a lot of business owners and people we probably never meet off social media.
Move up on your mic more.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
He's
my
so
bad.
chill. Like
kinda
it's
getting
like
So laid
It's just
back.
my
I
vibe.
know.
No
That's why I love
nonchalant.
him so much. That made me forget my question that I was going to ask.
What's your favorite? Answer that first.
I mean, favorite projects we're working on, I would say anything new because like now we're doing these product
Yeah.
videos and it's different from what we were originally doing, which is like going out recording a restaurant or going out recording real estate and putting together a cool video. Now everything's like more intentional. So, like when you see like our energy drink video or our cologne video, like everything was intentional. Every shot we took, all the editing, it's just a different vibe and a different feel for what
Love
we're
that.
going for.
the
That's really
learning.
cool. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
just get like inspired and
He's
get the
high
vision
off
from
learning.
Yeah.
every like product.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
100%.
love learning and testing out new things and
Yeah.
just upping our game every time we go out and
Yeah.
do a shoot. And
So you
But
guys are
that's
all
badass.
totally self-taught. Like
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
kind of on YouTube looking up different shit. This
YouTube
might
University.
Period.
and,
Period.
We took a
and,
couple courses.
Full-time filmmaker course.
Yeah, that helped us a lot.
Work. Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah,
How
it
did
was-
where's that from?
I saw it online one time and I told Jason I think this course would be cool and it would help us like learn more about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And actually it was probably one of the best courses we could have bought.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
Nice.
yeah.
All online?
That's why we know how to do all
Yeah,
that.
it's literally 100%.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was all online. Had to pay for it and it was good.
I mean, but that only
Wow.
like shows and speaks to your value, like how much you're investing into your business and your skill set and,
100%.
putting that in it shows in your content. That's how you're, evolving.
Yeah.
I think that's so
you
cool.
have to put money back in your business,
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
into your education. Always keep learning, always keep growing.
Mm-hmm.
Invest in
Yeah.
your gear, invest in your people, invest in your equipment.
Yes.
All day.
Always.
I
I love
want
that.
to
Right
jump
back
back to the referral part of this because you
Cool.
right away said, "This is how I'm getting my business is by referral," and I think that's one of the hardest things that people do in this, especially in the social media world. So, like, how were you able to get referrals? Like, did you just know a lot of people, or were you actually going out there and saying, like, "Hey, I'm going to do this for you. Do you know anybody else?" Or like, what do those
No, I
conversations look
think
like?
it was just a startup. Like it went from one person to referring us to another person to referring us to another person, and then people seeing what we're doing with our company, and then being like, "Hey, that actually might be work for what I'm doing," and then that person just reaching out to us. So it's like whether it's family, because I've had a couple family members myself reach out to us for help, or friends, or just random people who heard from someone we've already helped. That's just how it's been working for us.
Nice.
Yeah. So a lot of
That's
people that
amazing.
we've worked with tell their people, tell their friends, people they work with, and it just keeps expanding from there.
Wow.
But we've also done the other side of it too, where we, go do a free video, we go provide value to a company, a
Yeah.
business, go above and
Okay.
beyond, and I'm like, hey, who
If
do
you
you
like it.
who do you know? Best way to help us out is give us a referral. So
Yeah, it's super
Okay.
important to provide value like anywhere you can. So for
Mhm.
us in our
Always.
business, we find the biggest value we could provide is giving you a video for whatever you want a video for,
Mhm.
and showing you what we could do. And then if you like that video, hey, you might work with us again. But if you don't like the video, all right, at least we tried.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's really cool though.
So
Any of them want to buy some cribs?
It's so funny.
100%.
I love it.
So when do we get our video?
Today actually.
Oh, okay.
Badass.
we actually have 2 cameras recording
I'm
right
excited.
now. We got
That's
some
what I'm
headshots
saying.
taken earlier.
That's true.
We got the lighting up.
That's
I love
true.
it.
We got you guys anytime.
Oh, you're the best. This has been really fun.
Thank you so much.
So,
We didn't bring popsicle sticks.
Why would
Oh.
our popsicles?
I might have them. No, I don't know if I have them in my backpack.
I'm about to.
Just Google something.
Wait, what are we talking
We
about?
normally pull
It's-
popsicle sticks. They
fun
have
with
like random
popsicle sticks.
questions on them. I just threw them all like back in the jar because I haven't rewrote them yet.
Ah,
But
quick question.
I don't know if I have them.
Put my phone on do not disturb or not.
No.
Hope I didn't get a call.
Will it cut the video?
It probably will.
You want to check it?
We'll be getting a lot of business. Like you probably gotta call.
Damn,
Let me
dude.
just
It's
check
It's
that
okay.
out.
Peep the scene real quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Check
I like
mine,
these
too.
questions.
Okay.
So I'm technically the popsicle stick.
How we looking? We're good. All right, cool. Check mine as well. ChatGPT popsicle sticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just dish them out. That's all good though.
All
I
right,
love it.
Let's go. Oh, let's go. Got too excited.
So whatever you guys are doing at home, it's usually a Sunday that we drop. So get up and get your ass up.
Stretch it out.
Good little dance in there.
Almost good, but we're good.
some
You
energy.
unplug the pink.
It's okay.
All right, we're rolling without the pink, guys.
There's a little bit of pink left. It's over here,
At least we're pretty.
protected.
We look good.
Best looking podcast group in
All
Period.
right then.
worldwide.
All right. Hope you guys
All right,
got
let's
a
go.
little shimmy in that. Okay, so either one of you can answer this, but I like it because it kind of goes with the podcast. What's the boldest move you've ever made?
Wow. Probably
Starting Boss Media.
Starting Boss Media for sure. But probably sending videos or making videos for people and being so confident in myself that they were really good. In reality, they were trash.
Let's go.
My confidence was so high that people literally bought into it just by my confidence. Like,
Okay,
That is
that's
huge.
That's a. Do we have like a bomb?
No,
No.
I
Hold
I think
on.
it's just the air horn, and
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
it's a.
No. Hold on.
Give us something. Come on.
That's what I wanted.
That's an air horn. by the
Hell
way.
yeah.
So that is literally so. Wait, what did I say?
Nothing.
Oh, you're good.
Did I mess up my English?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think so, no.
no.
Continue.
Keep going. That is literally so.
The
Important.
confidence, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in any business,
100%.
you have to walk into that room just confident.
Yeah.
AF.
100%. Because like my videos were trash. I'll tell you, like 2-3 years ago, my videos were not good. But like my confidence walking up to this guy, Jason, look at this video, bro. Tell me this is the best video ever. This guy used to buy it. He used to tell me, like, oh man, it's actually really good too. And I'd be like, and he'd feed my confidence. So now when we're going to random clients, I'm talking to this client like I'm the best in the world. In reality, I didn't even know what videography was.
This is before.
But you know
Before,
what's funny
yeah.
though is like even though you guys thought that like they weren't doing any videos and you've already seen some videos
Right.
that kind of suck, so you're like it's
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
than
it's
those.
better than where you're at.
You know, but it's
Exactly.
like for even like beginning, like entry level, you know what I'm saying? And like you're excited, you want to do a good job and you're gonna provide and, you know, put that value out there for them.
100%.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
period.
John's confidence is unlike anyone. I've been around. It's
but you've
actually
always
crazy.
been like that.
Yeah.
You're just like a not. I don't give a shit type.
Yeah,
of
he's
dude.
like,
100%.
I'm the boss, and like this is how it is.
Let's go.
Yeah. Take it or leave it.
It
I love
works.
that
It
so
works.
much.
No, that's amazing. You got another one?
I do. I'm looking at him.
Let's get it.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to?
I thought that was a good one.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was a
that
good
one.
question.
The one you just asked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
This is not business related at all. What's the craziest thing on your bucket list?
That's a good one for Jason, honestly.
I don't know. I want to go.
Actually, wait, I have mine.
I want to travel as many countries as possible.
I think a funny travel story. I'll let you recover from that. But so your first deal that I remember was a pretty big deal for an 18-year-old. And then he just booked a trip to like, was it like Miami or something?
No, I went to Europe.
To Europe. Okay,
Was
even
that
better.
after the deal?
Yes.
so
I
this
think it was like
random-
2 months, like a month
Okay.
or two after.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
wasn't like intentional that way. Like,
Okay,
it
so
wasn't, like-
just for the listeners, so we have this random like lead source, and they're not always like the greatest leads, but you know, you get what
everyone
you
says
get.
they're the worst. Everyone
Yeah,
says, "Oh,
yeah.
this is garbage.
Yeah,
this is
garbage.
trash."
So how much was it exactly?
1.3.
Okay,
5.
so 1.3 milli,
I just want to jump in and say
He
they're
was like,
definitely trash.
18.
One man's trash, another man's treasure.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
let's
But, like,
go.
But honestly
Point
though, like
proven.
how that
Oh,
like it's
man.
crazy that worked out, and then you just like, you know, you're like, well, I'm just gonna go to Europe, I guess, you know, like, but that's
You
like
spent
how
alone?
fun.
Oh.
But still, I mean,
No,
just
friends were going and tickets were cheap. Like flight was like 500 round trip to go to Paris.
Honestly,
so,
chilling.
Yeah.
So cool.
So book
Literally.
that.
it's like I just made a couple of racks, I'm
Right.
good.
Went took
then
the
the
train
same
around like
thing.
four different countries, and
Fun.
it was super. You know, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
honestly.
That's
Oh,
so
for
cool.
sure.
I definitely want to go out of country again soon. I was thinking about going back to Italy sometime soon, but
Nice.
You're about to hit New Orleans, though.
yeah, New
That'll be the
Orleans.
first time, right?
Yeah.
New Orleans is a good time. Hit
Oh,
Bourbon Street.
fun.
When is this podcast?
Never
dropping?
been. Sunday.
Okay.
Interesting.
I was like, are you about to be
Wow.
gone on Sunday? I don't know.
No one's supposed to know I'm going to New Orleans,
Oh shit.
but it's okay.
Oh,
That's
is that
crazy.
you guys are gonna edit the video, so if you want to cut this part out.
well, I still have ours, so no. That won't
Oh,
be
never
cut.
mind. Sorry.
No, just throw it in
But,
there. It's
okay.
fine because it's just got to be a secret till Monday. So
Gotta be secret
Till Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like Sunday, we usually only get like 5-10 views, but by
Okay.
Monday, you're fucked. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
No, Monday we're good.
Monday, it's like thousands.
And then I want to jump back to the $1 million deal. When you asked what like our craziest bold move is, I would
Yeah.
say that's probably my answer for that. Just being an 18-year-old kid, I know absolutely nothing. Don't know anything about real estate. Haven't written an offer. Haven't.
And that was your
barely
first
showed-
deal.
Yeah, first
right?
deal. Yeah, first offer ever submitted.
Is it your only deal?
No. I had several after that, but basically. No.
That's
Hey, if that's my only
amazing.
deal,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
too mad.
period.
I'm
One
not too
and
mad
done.
You
about it.
just came and
I'm not mad.
Literally, you just came and did your
But-
thing and you were out.
But
Yeah.
like, I'm an 18-year-old kid with this multi-millionaire, owns several different businesses, like German guy, like
Okay.
Just chilling,
super
dude.
crazy.
Question. Have you hit him up to do any of his social media now?
The German guy that he helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after we closed on the house, some got
He wanted
little-
nothing to do with you.
Well, not
Oh.
not necessarily. It was well, yeah,
happens sometimes.
kind of because like it
Kinda,
was such
yeah.
a like choppy deal.
Yeah.
and like it was a backup offer, and then, like there were so many different hoops and levels and
Oh,
steps,
man.
and like we had to get Jimmy involved in it for a little bit, helping me with a certain
Yes.
part of it. Like there was another agent involved. Like it was just a mass, absolute shit show.
Yeah. I mean, your
And
first deal, you definitely don't expect
and-
it to be something like
and, like,
that.
I haven't done a deal, so how am I supposed to handle this? with
Right.
a multi-millionaire,
Yeah.
businessman, and I don't even know how to explain
Yeah.
what's
Like,
happening.
yeah.
Right.
How do I write my offer? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You,
but it was a great experience.
That's so
I was-
cool.
I think
So
that's
cool.
why I'm still in the business world today. So
I love that.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
Jinx.
start of it all.
Do you think that any of his like anything that he does you guys would be able to benefit him with his businesses that you remember or no?
I don't know too much about the businesses, but
Okay.
I'm sure there's parts of it we'd be able to help with.
I'm
But
just thinking like multimillionaire, maybe referrals,
Might have
like
them some
What do
might
you
be
have to
nice. Like
lose?
if you call them like, hey, remember me? I might have,
go knock on
messed
their
that
door.
up a little bit,
I
but
was gonna
like
say, just
now
tell
I'm
'em-
not even doing real estate.
I got the
now
address.
I do
I got the
this.
address memorized. So we'll go pull up.
I
on 'em
think
right
that
now.
would be such a
flat out.
cool, like full circle moment for you to be like, hey,
That would be
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah.
this is
So, like, I got a funny
Jason.
story for you, my guy.
Yeah. Like, let me tell you what happened afterwards if you
Yeah.
got 5 minutes.
Yeah, hold on. Let's take about 30 minutes and take a step back here
I think
for a
that would
second.
be so cool.
I think if he knew the full story, I think he'd be impressed. I think he'd be like.
So he never knew
He
that you
probably
were
would've
new,
said he'd
or
Oh,
done
he
the
never
same
knew how
thing.
old I was or anything like that.
or like that you were new to the business or
no,
anything.
he never asked me. I just,
You just rolled with it. Yeah.
Did
You guys
he-
play cool.
I mean, the deal went through. I mean,
after like
there's always
3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's maybe not 3 months worth, but there's usually bumps in the road,
Yeah.
as you go through a
Mhm.
real estate transaction. But like, would you say that he was like at least satisfied at the end?
Oh, like he was waiting like 5 years to get this house.
Okay.
So he put an offer
Damn.
in on the house like 5 years prior.
Wow.
Got outbid by the current buyer.
Oh wow.
House came back on the market same day. They accepted an offer, but still had backup offers, accepting backup offers. So he didn't put an offer in time to get like his initial
Oh,
offer
wow.
accepted because he would have won it for sure. He
Wow.
didn't care. He was
Right.
like, whatever they want, like they can have it. So like yeah, then it just kind of all just
So he was
I love
happy.
that.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was for sure.
was the
happy.
house of his
Like-
dream.
Like that's
Yeah.
Like he told me, he was like, I don't want any other house anywhere.
One was
I
in
want
Detroit
this
too,
one.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Detroit.
Oh no, kidding.
Nicest house, and
What like?
I don't know about in Detroit,
area?
but,
Like,
Indian Village.
Nice.
Okay.
Like if you drove by Indian Village down the street, like down the road, you would be like, okay,
It's
that's
dope.
probably the house. Yeah. It looks like the
Maybe we should go.
Home Alone, looks like the
I don't even know what
Home-
Indian
Home Alone
Village is right
house.
now.
Oh, the Home Alone house.
Yeah.
Let's go drive by and be
Is that what it
bored.
looks like?
Yeah,
Good
it
shot.
does.
Just kidding.
Oh, that's
They'd be
good.
like, "What's up, guys?
Yeah, for real.
Who's on my blog? It's
Yeah.
just me. I'm just trying to record for bold
Oh,
Moments,
that's
guys."
I probably can pull the house up for you. I don't want to say.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
do that.
no. We'll keep my guy,
See your,
his stuff private.
Hold up.
Let's see. We'll hit one more question.
Yeah, let's see what
Okay.
else you got.
You know, it's crazy. Sometimes I know people aren't on social media because once in a blue moon, I'll get that call from a family member or something who thinks I'm real estate. And they'll be like, hey, you're doing real estate still, right? And I'm like, bro, been like 3 years. Where have you been?
Well, that's when you tell them no, but my girl Raquel and
Right.
Christy do.
Exactly.
What you need, son.
100%.
Got you, bro. I just left my cards at the gas station today.
Oh, nice.
I left.
Perfect.
I walked
Leave
out
them
and I was like, "Hey,
everywhere.
can I leave my cards here?" He's like, "Yeah, you a
Which
realtor?" I'm
gas
like,
station?
literally right down the street
Oh,
from here.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, you're a realtor?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I'm just like, "What is it? Like saturated over here?" Like, I didn't even look at the cards. I was expecting just
Oh, they
like
had cards
flood.
there?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
That's how I like, told him or whatever. But he's like, "Yeah, bring your cards." He's like, "I do loans. I'm just helping my family." I'm like, "No
Oh,
way."
wow. See?
Yeah,
Like,
it
we're
was so
small
All comes
funny.
full
world.
circle.
Yeah. So I was like, "Bet." I was like, "Well, take my card. I'm about to leave these here. Like, thank you so much."
Yeah, all day.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
It totally does look like the Home Alone house.
Yeah, crazy.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful
Mhm.
What is
though.
it?
I feel like I don't like those style of houses though.
I don't
Really?
like
I-
these
I
stuff,
thought-
but
I
it's
thought
a
it was
beautiful
just-
Like,
I thought
old
it was
it's
school.
beautiful,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Super old
So
school.
they bought the house, and then the owners that had it before my client bought it, they redid the whole thing. Like they
Okay.
updated everything, and
Makes sense.
they actually had a third level up top, so it was 3 floors.
Oh wow.
And the third level used to be like a maid's quarter. So
Oh,
they have like a whole
wow.
like back section of the upstairs where it's like for the maids.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
How
pretty
old
cool.
was
Crazy.
is the house?
I think it said 1912. But I think I
Damn.
got out
yeah,
of
that's
it.
1912,
That's old.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
went
it
in-
does.
I went into a house the other day that was like 18 something.
Wow, where at?
Oh,
Dude.
Detroit?
No,
18 something
Van-
is crazy.
Van Buren.
Oh,
Was
It
it
was
like
wild.
a
yeah.
country style house, like
Van
or like,
Buren is
Um,
next to where?
like the
I
farm-
forgot.
Like Ipsy.
Yeah, yup.
farmhouse
um,
style?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was kind of like something like that. But like then when you went down to the basement, it was like the stairs to it was like stone and it looked a little like
Michigan basement?
no.
No.
Well, kind of.
I think I see what you're saying.
Kind of not really. Like
Okay.
It was more
yes,
like
I know. Like, you could stand in it and it was like roomy, but like I wouldn't finish the basement.
right.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? It was just kind of like washer dryer, some storage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just throw some
And it was
stuff down
just
there
like-
and forget about it.
Yeah, and it's
Exactly.
like pretty much it was just like stone and like dirt, but it felt sturdy,
Yeah, yeah.
which was crazy to me.
I
Like
actually know what you're talking about.
From
too,
the
yeah.
1800s.
from the
is crazy.
1800s, straight up, and like they had the well pump just like in the middle of the floor, like in the
Right.
I guess I would call
In
it
the
like
middle of like living room? Or
no, like there was like a side door with like almost kind of like a pantry-ish style area. I don't even know what I would call this. Like a mudroom today, but it was not a mudroom. Anyway, giant well pump was just like sitting
Wow.
in there. It was just like a piece of history, I
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
like. Like
yeah.
if you owned
That
this
is really
house,
cool.
it was like
Yeah.
Felt
you
like it.
owned that piece of history. I was like, this is
Yeah.
really freaking cool, but also like I would never.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
feel like I've
yeah,
never
there's-
seen one in a house
Way-
though.
Way too much energy in that house for me.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
years.
You don't know what's
I
going
don't
on
know.
down in that
Yeah,
house.
A lot of
home.
life happened in that
No.
house.
100%.
That's
That
wild. Yeah, for real. You want to do one more?
I do.
I feel like you just got excited.
Sorry, I was talking and then I lost my track here of which question. I feel like we kind of already covered this, but I will ask it anyways. What's a business trend you think people are sleeping on?
Oh wow.
I mean, you could just answer this easily and say social media,
Yeah.
but that's kind of weak.
We're not weak around here.
A business trend that people sleep on, right? That's the question.
All right, let's switch it up. What
Yeah, I'm
what
not gonna think
does
too deep about that one.
what does success mean to you beyond money?
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Want to start?
I think he might need a minute.
I can start. I don't care.
You got this. Get us going. Get the
So
ball
wait, repeat it one more time.
What does success mean to you?
Beyond
Not
money.
outside
yeah.
of money? Yep.
I'm like not money though.
She from the streets. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, for this one, I feel like, for me at least, I would say living comfortably in terms of certain people and certain things being taken care of. So, like my family, I would say they're a big one. So, for me, one of my main goals is take care of my family. I would say that's the most important thing, and that would make me well, happy. And I feel like wealth is at your happiness.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
in order to be happy, for me, it's to take care of my family, and help the people around me, and also be comfortable. I really want to be like comfortable to the point where I feel like work, I'm always going to work because,
You enjoy it.
Yeah, if you get sick and you go a week without working, honestly, you could just feel like how bored and how like weak and like
You
it's
gotta
just
live
not
and do
you.
something.
Yeah. So for me, it's just it would be all that.
I love that.
Good answer.
Yeah, for me, it would be like time freedom, be able to do what I want when I want. But again, to what John said, still want to be able to. I think what you're trying to say there is like be able to create, but fully create with what you like, what you feel is like meaningful to the world, instead of just like putting stuff out there because it's attached to business.
Yeah.
It's
life.
passion projects.
Yeah, more of like stuff that actually drives you and gives you like motivation and like actually makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So I think, setting myself up in a way where, take care of family, take care of people around me, have time, freedom, and be able to, provide value to the world.
Yeah.
And
Be
people
excited
around
about
me
what you
and-
do.
Yeah. And it's provide value on a large scale.
Yeah.
And, give
I
And you-
love that. You
Yeah.
guys
I
are
do
so
too.
sweet.
I'm about
You're
to
the
cry.
best.
Y'all got me in my feelings.
I
I'm like, really?
I swear.
Yeah,
Tell
no.
me more.
Your time
real.
and freedom are so important. You
Yeah.
have to have those things. And however you got to get there, you got to try your hardest.
I swear.
And be bold.
Yeah, and you don't want to look back and regret anything. So whatever
All
you
day.
do, just do it full on.
That's how I ended up
This
on a
is
podcast.
why we love you guys so
Right.
much, because we're so similar. Like we
Mhm.
do a lot of like the same stuff, like mentally, like the way you guys just like kind of took this business and ran with it.
Yeah.
Like it's so admirable, and I respect it.
Oh, yeah,
I think I speak for her at
absolutely.
the same
Yeah.
time. So bravo.
Yeah.
To you
Gotta-
guys.
Appreciate you.
Gotta
guys.
go
I
all
love to
in.
see you
Yeah, likewise.
thriving.
Yes.
That's-
right back at you
Thank
guys.
you.
100%.
No,
Thank
no
you so
better
much.
feeling than seeing the people around you that you started
Doing
back in
good.
Right.
2021 with, and
I
all doing
know.
well, all succeeding.
Right? Just sitting around like,
No
man,
better
what's going
feeling.
on?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this out there. So for those of you who don't know, we all went to EXPCon 2 years ago
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Vegas.
in
Yeah.
Vegas, and that was the funnest thing. So I think we need to
Wait,
plan.
we need to get Jimmy here.
I
This
think
Yeah,
we
for
need
sure.
Fremont
I
gang,
think
where you
we need to
at?
plan
Yeah.
like a Fremont like trip.
Fremont Street, crazy.
Yeah.
Wild.
That
That
was
was a fun
the-
time.
That was so much
It was
fun.
so much
That was the
fun.
first, I think it was your first time there, right?
Yep.
And then I mean, we have
Our first
family
time.
there, but
Oh,
yeah,
in
to be
Vegas.
like, yeah,
Was that my first time there?
I think so.
It wasn't my first time in Vegas. I think it was like around my third time,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was
was
my
my
first time.
first time on Fremont Street, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
wild.
Yeah,
Cool.
to be like even out on the town for me too.
Right.
So it was just
my
like,
first time in Vegas.
right?
so
Okay,
It was
yeah.
it was all new to me.
Nobody had a better time than Jason.
He wasn't even 21 yet. Even crazier.
Wow, that's
that
so
is
funny.
wild. But I mean, there was so much shit going on. Like, who's even gonna notice? You
Oh,
know,
what
like,
is-
and you look.
being 20 in Vegas, what a time to be
I
alive.
swear.
Yeah, I
It's
swear,
so
bro. No one's
fun.
popped off like Jason.
I
$1 million
swear.
He was
deal.
going crazy.
Start my
I
company.
swear.
Underage. That's the
It's
best.
so good.
That's so cool though.
It's
But
so good.
yeah, no, we had us a time, like just people watching and like, I mean, you're
I
there.
think
We were
people
there
wa-
for
I
the
think
real
people were
estate.
watching us.
That too.
or me.
Well, we were just having so much fun. Like there's like literally like different shows going
Yeah,
on.
we're just-
And then
we're
we
just
all had these
vibing.
drinks that were like gigantic. And
I
Killing
feel like
them.
if you guys are gonna edit this part of the podcast, you should like kind of put some pictures of this up there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
All those-
mean?
yup,
That'd be
yup.
kinda
'Cause we
fun.
did take
The-
a
oh,
lot of
that
the
would be
pictures-
fun. I
pictures
just
of
got
you
what you were
two?
saying.
Yeah.
The pictures of you two that I have.
Yeah, those would be funny too. I
Those
was
would be
Or like
dead.
us
Yeah.
with the showgirls.
Oh,
Yeah,
those are
were
good
so
ones,
much
too.
fun.
Yeah, we had us a time, you guys. Like we were running
Yes.
all up and down this street.
We're
Just,
a fun,
Oh.
fun group.
yeah,
to
yeah,
take
we
care
were.
of.
100%.
I think so. Is that biased to say?
No,
No.
it's facts.
Honestly, it is.
Period. Bye.
Ah,
Well,
that's
I think
fun.
this is we're coming up on an hour. So
Oh, really?
I know.
That was
Crazy,
I was
right?
starting to think about turtles. I'm not.
All right.
Stop.
It's a very
Yeah.
interesting animal.
Yeah.
I know. They're,
Y'all are so
Ooh,
funny.
They're a little slow. And
Yeah,
Cute.
My
slow for
cousin-
sure.
Yeah.
how can we find you guys if people are looking for you, looking to connect or reach out to you regarding your business? Give us all the details, all the information. How can we find you?
Bossmediaco.com, Boss Branding Agency, social media, bossmedia.co.
I would say social media. You really
Find
can
us
miss
anywhere.
Is that on Instagram, Facebook?
Instagram. We're
TikTok.
on Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok.
TikTok. And if you
YouTube?
if you look us, our phone number should be there. All our contact info should be there.
Okay.
But if you want to hear more, just you'll find us.
We'll drop your tags
Yeah,
here
drop
too.
your tags.
Yeah,
Follow
for
me
sure.
at Jason Buka everywhere.
I love it.
What,
Period.
at Jonathan_Mary,
Something like that.
something like
Yeah.
that.
You
Love
don't
it.
even know.
You'll find them.
I think you
Yeah.
have like 2 profiles.
You might,
Yeah, I
you might
do.
have 3.
I don't
yeah.
know.
I do. I
But
have so many at this
boss
point. I don't
media.
even
Yeah,
know.
we both manage so many.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very cool.
Period.
Well, thanks, guys. This has
Thank
been
you
really
so much for
fun.
having us.
Thank
It
you
was
for
a
Yes.
great
being here with
time.
us.
We appreciate
Yeah.
it. Love you.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
We
to
love bold moves.
this
all
episode
the
Period.
time.
of Bold Moves. It's always a good time. If you want to connect with Christy and I, you can reach us at Property Sisters Network at Gmail, Property Sisters Network on YouTube, and on Instagram.
Make sure you follow them.
Period.
Love y'all. Have a
Peace
great
out.
week whenever you're listening or whatever. Hope the vibes are up.
Have a great day. Can I talk? Wow. I couldn't just get through the episode. Are you still recording?
I am.
Oh, really? Still
I had to
going.
leave it on because it was
Filter?
just so good. It's just so good. I don't want to move it.
I almost
am.
made it.
I-
I almost made
I
it.
am a cut it.
Turtle showed
Hot
up.
damn.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Yeah,
All
cut
right.
that. Holy shit.